Oh my God, watch new Simpsons review and reviewing the next episode, which this is a very serious episode here, for sure. Very intense, serious, sad episode. The episode starts with this lottery kind of thing, which Homer and Barney and Moe are watching at Moe's. He's fixing a sign, pretty much. Which they hear about the money and they all go down to get lottery tickets. And Bart for Homer is like, how do you not know your own sister's birthday? Like, what kind of brother are you? And this whole promise thing and stuff. Marge is, of course, not on it. Of course, that's what he thinks. Santa's little helper is not looking so good. So, we just say everything is going crazy with the whole lottery thing. And he throws the book into the fire. And everybody's wondering of what they're going to do with their money, pretty much, with the lottery. And Maggie's just poking Santa's little helper in the eye. And Homer really is convinced that he's going to win and tells Lisa and Bart what they're going to do. And we just imagine what Homer's going to do as this really weird gold statue like thing. So, nope. And of course, the cops ignore a call saying that it's 912 and then just hang up the phone, press the and Sideshow Mel trying to do theirs. Homer, of course, upset because they didn't win. And the news reporter actually wins. Yep, he actually wins. And yeah, he goes. Grandpa Simpson is like, Santa's little helper's dead, even though he's not, because he's still breathing and his eyes are awake and his tail's moving. So he leaves to go to the animal hospital. A hamster, I'm guessing, doesn't make it, so they're having to say what's wrong with Santa's little helper, and it costs $7,500 at least. So Homer talks about doggy heaven, or doggy heaven, pretty much, and they're gonna have to do the surgery later. And then, yeah, the whole doggy heaven thing, and saying that they can't afford the surgery, pretty much, for Santa's little helper. So Bart is, of course, upset that Santa's little helper will die, which he gives Santa's little helper gives Homer puppy eyes, and he says fine that he'll do it. So he tries to ask Mr. Burns for some money. He calls security. Obviously, of course, he calls security. And of course, asking Smithers of what he would do, obviously. And Homer's trying to rate of how he to perform surgery, because he's going to try to perform surgery on Santa's little helper. And Margie is saying, remember the last time that you tried to figure out something, like with the turkey? Yeah, like, we can't have that happening. So he just throws that into it too. So they try to do some sacrifices though. And yeah, Maggie's clothes are, yeah, not going well. But or Homer's like, how about some performing street performers? Yeah, he's not very doing good. So we're at the hospital, and it looks like that Santa's little helper is not going to make it. But we hear this person, obviously God, saying, "Come to the light, come to the light." And we see the golden gates and the doggy door, but it does it backwards afterwards because he's back. He does not die after all. You save him 2 days 2 days later, and yeah, the news reporter is still rubbing in. The school only has one eraser. Maggie's clothes rip, Homer and them try to perform for money. Bart gets his hair cut. And yeah, everybody starts yelling at Santa's little helper and saying, "You dumb dog." So Santa's little helper just basically runs away. Yeah, Santa's little helper runs away. So they get up trying to find Santa's little helper. You just see it, montage of it just traveling, going through some chaos pretty much, and going to the pound. So trying to find a picture to put, and yeah, the pictures ain't really that good. So Flanders comes to, or just Burns and gets attacked by the dogs. So he needs a new attack dog. And, well, he finds Santa's little helper. So he'd have put all the tapes or all the papers, and this building just collapses out of nowhere. And, yeah, training with Santa's little helper begins, trying to attack Smithers that is pretending to be a Girl Scout, but goes wrong. Lisa goes to Barney, trying to find the dog, but his dog's missing. And then we hear the you know, that kind of music while he's basically has his eyes wide open saying of how to be an attack dog and stuff with these pictures or images. And Homer's like, that's you, that was his collar and his lace, and that was his bowl, and that was the spot where he used to pee. So he starts crying, and oh yeah, Sam's little helper's really getting mean, which he's ready. Bart tries to go to the news reporter's house, which obviously, with his riches, he leaves. Bart leaves. Smithers tells um Smithers tells Burns that Bart is outside and send the attack dogs. And of course, Santa's little helper starts to get Bart, but then realizes after he says "I love you," or "good boy," and has a flashback, and he snaps out of it. Which the attack dogs, he gets Bart, or he gets Santa's little helper back, but the attack dogs are here. So he tells them to go away, and it just ends with basically the family petting him. And Marge says to Homer that he can pet the cat, and he says, "What? That's not different. No difference," or something like that. Because Homer was petting it like 10 minutes for 10 minutes. Yeah, a real great ending to this episode. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like, and subscribe to the channel. In case you see talking about anything new, let me know what you think. Until next one.